Intermittent fasting, if, has emerged as one of the most researched and potentially effective lifestyle strategies for reducing visceral fat, the dangerous fat that surrounds internal organs and contributes to chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, and cardiovascular disease. Among the various if protocols, the 16:8 method is especially popular and practical. It involves fasting for 16 hours, typically overnight and into the morning, and consuming all meals within an 8-hour eating window. This rhythm not only aligns with natural circadian biology, but also creates a consistent period of reduced insulin activity, which promotes fat breakdown and metabolic repair. One of the most important mechanisms behind intermittent fasting's effectiveness is its ability to improve insulin sensitivity. During a prolonged fasted state, insulin levels drop, and the body shifts from using glucose as its primary fuel source to burning stored fat, including visceral fat, for energy. This metabolic flexibility is crucial, especially for people with central obesity or metabolic syndrome, who often remain in a constant fed state where fat burning is chronically suppressed. By extending the time between meals, it creates a window where the body is no longer receiving energy from food and is instead forced to mobilize fat stores, particularly in the abdominal cavity. Intermittent fasting also influences several fat-regulating hormones beyond insulin. It reduces circulating levels of leptin, a fat storage signal that becomes dysregulated in obesity, and increases adiponectin, a hormone that helps regulate glucose and promotes fat burning. Furthermore, it stimulates the production of human growth hormone, HGH, which supports lean mass maintenance while encouraging lipolysis, the breakdown of fat for energy. These hormonal changes, occurring during a fasted state, create an internal environment that is more favorable for the reduction of visceral fat compared to continuous eating. In addition to its direct metabolic effects, intermittent fasting offers behavioral and psychological advantages that indirectly support fat loss. Many people report improved appetite control, reduced late-night eating, and fewer blood sugar crashes throughout the day. Eating within a limited time window naturally restricts opportunities for snacking or consuming excess calories, particularly from processed foods that drive belly fat accumulation. Over time, this structured approach to eating can simplify dietary choices and reduce emotional or impulsive eating, which are major contributors to visceral fat buildup. That said, intermittent fasting is not without potential risks or limitations, especially if adopted carelessly. Skipping meals or dramatically reducing eating time windows without proper planning can lead to nutrient deficiencies, overeating during the feeding window, or increased cortisol, stress hormone levels, all of which may backfire in terms of fat loss and metabolic health. In some individuals, particularly women, it can disrupt hormonal balance or menstrual cycles if energy intake becomes too low. It's also not advisable for individuals with a history of eating disorders, very low body weight, or certain medical conditions unless supervised by a healthcare provider. Moreover, fasting should not be viewed as a license to eat anything during the eating window. The quality of food consumed during the 8-hour window remains critical. A diet rich in lean protein, fiber, healthy fats, vegetables, and low glycemic carbohydrates will enhance the benefits of IF, while a diet dominated by sugar and processed foods may blunt its positive effects. Combining IF with strength training and other healthy lifestyle habits, including good sleep and stress management, maximizes visceral fat reduction and long-term sustainability. The timing of the eating window also matters. Research suggests that earlier time-restricted feeding, e.g., eating between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., may be more beneficial than late-night eating windows, as the body is more insulin-sensitive earlier in the day. Aligning your meals with your circadian rhythm, rather than eating late at night, can amplify the metabolic benefits of IF, including enhanced glucose control and fat metabolism. For beginners, it may be helpful to gradually ease into IF by starting with a 12-hour fast and extending it over time. Hydration is also key. Water, herbal teas, or black coffee can be consumed during the fasting window and may help curb appetite without breaking the fast. It's important to listen to your body, start slowly, and prioritize nutrient density during the eating phase. In conclusion, intermittent fasting, particularly the 16:8 method, offers a powerful and evidence-based approach to reducing visceral fat by improving insulin sensitivity, promoting fat oxidation, and creating a hormonal environment that favors fat loss. While not a quick fix or universal solution, it can be a highly effective and sustainable strategy when applied mindfully, especially in combination with a nutrient-dense diet and active lifestyle. For those seeking to shrink dangerous belly fat and reclaim metabolic health, fasting is less about deprivation and more about giving the body the time and space it needs to restore balance and burn fat in a biologically natural way.